Hey guys, good to have you all back. Happy Sunday. I hope you're enjoying this weekend. I am. The weather has turned and it's actually a lovely day. But I have so many beautiful treasures to share with you guys. I have a lovely haul. I went thrifting with my husband, my very best friend. I went thrifting with another very, very good friend. And also I received a Happymail. Happymail from overseas and Happymail from within the Netherlands. Beautiful treasures. So, well, I'm looking around me. Yes, get a cup of tea and a snack because it's going to be a long one. I have fantastic items. Categories, sure, yes. Let's start with Haberdashery because, oh my gosh, I found amazing fabrics. Let me show you. So big pile of fabrics. Just 2 items I found with my husband in a thrift shop that I've never been. Wasn't fantastic. Will not visit it again. And the other ones I found in a thrift shop that was actually one of my friend's favorites. So we went there. We were on outside of the shop and she asked me, have you ever been here? And I was like, no. But then I stepped inside and remembered, yes, I've been here. And it's a fantastic one. I did not forget about that one, but I forgot where it was. So, yay, it's on my back on my radar again. Let me show you the fabrics that I found. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. Different ones, lovies. There was a section with a big box where they had these small pieces of fabric just, all packed up for quilters or, well, journal makers. All of these that I'm showing you were 50 cents a piece. I know it's just too cute, right? It's sort of vintage baby stuff. Oh my gosh. Yes, and these are probably about 35 centimeters by 55, so you can make actual journals from them or do whatever. Then teacups, because, well, teapots, not cups, teapots. Cute, right? Pastels and such. Guys, I'm showing you these fabrics, but mind you, there's a video coming up next month where I'm doing an Organize With Me fabric edition. Oh my gosh. These are not in here because I already filmed it. Well, I have 2 Christmas ones. I have this. It's absolutely gorgeous, right? Yeah, I do love it, but it's real Christmas. I cannot use this and any other time of the season. Also, I am not doing Christmas in July, loves. No. Pumpkins. Yes, for, well, either Halloween or just fall. Smaller piece, but I love the bright colors. I might make this into a journal cover or, do something else. Oh my gosh, this was so cute. I have not even unpacked this one. It's all about weddings. There's a little bit of gold in here. Can you tell? Oh, yes. Probably never do anything with this, but I just wanted it. Now, all these pieces were just 50 cents a piece. Easter. That's so cute, right? Yeah, it's a bigger piece. It's bigger than the other ones. Still, it was just 50 cents. So I thought the prices were very reasonable. And this, also Christmas. It's not a piece that I probably can make a journal cover from. But oh my gosh, look at those. Look at those. So I'll probably just fussy cut them and put them on a journal cover or do something with. It's like a vintage, an antique Father Christmas. Look at the balloon. I love the balloon. Yeah, it's amazing. So these were all the sort of cutesy ones, the small for quilters or, people that sew. People that sew. Let me show you the other one. Because I organized my drawers, I found out I have way too many florals. So I sort of tried to stay clear of the florals. It worked. Okay, I found this one. It's a smaller piece, but it's actually amazing. They were all sort of folded up and then taped for some reason. So I was like, I'm gonna take a chance. But it worked out. This was on the outside. It wasn't really clear what it was. I did recognize an old locomotive, but this is actually the front because there's letters on them. Isn't it cool? Yes, Orient Express with stamps on it. I'm gonna call this Tim Holtzy fabric. It's not a big piece, but I love it. Then a big boat here. Oh my gosh. I wish I had like an airmail sticker. I wish I had a bigger piece of these. The pieces that I'm showing you now are all between 75 cents and €2. Just 2 pieces in here that were €2 that I would have paid up for because they're amazing. But, you know, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Lots of gingham. Lots of gingham. I have this. It's actually a table runner. It's a little bit softer material. I love it. It's a big gingham piece. It's a bigger piece, loves. And a very bright color. So pretty. Then I cannot really tell if this is like a black or a darker blue. Could be both. I think it's, let's call it black. Big piece. Gingham. Love it. Yeah. Then this one. I don't know what it is exactly because it's been sewn on a couple of sides and then this side is fraying. Might have been a big table runner or something. Looks like a tea towel to me. But I love the material. I think this could actually be from IKEA or something. So it's not vintagey. But I love it nonetheless. I think it's just absolutely amazing. Now, we don't have ticking in the Netherlands. That's not a fabric that, you know, you can get here. But this comes close, right? Yeah. It's sort of a canvasy material. Really like it. It has a darker blue stripe on it. Was a big piece. Shared it with my friend. Yes, so already cut it to pieces. Paid €1 for it. It's a big piece. Then I found this with I'm gonna call it a trellis on it, made from rope or something. I really enjoy it. Again, it was sewn on a couple of... This probably used to be either a curtain panel or a tablecloth, or it was already ripped. But, you know, I just need a small piece and I have a big piece. Now, for let's take out this one first. Big piece, lovies. This is a real big curtain panel and I absolutely love it. It's like it's already been quilted. It's cool. You can use the individual pieces, cut these out, or just make a journal cover, or, you know, just enjoy it. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the prettiest one for last. Now, these are the ones that I found with my husband in a thrift shop that I've never been. Probably not going to be there ever because it wasn't that fantastic. What did I find? Well, they didn't have lovely fabrics. So I went to the alternatives. Because there are alternative lovies. This is actually an apron. It was cheap, was 90 cents, but I love the blue gingham. Yes, and there's a big piece in here that you can make, well, even 2 or 3 journal covers with. Even with there's a big pocket on here. Hoping you can tell. Yeah, there's a big pocket on here. I might utilize this. Yeah, have a big journal cover like a lap book and then with a pocket. So because it's already sewn on, why not? And this is actually, and that's the first time that I went looking there. This actually came from the baby department where they have the cribs and the washing basins and, you know, baby stuff. I don't do babies, so no clue. This is actually a bed cover thingy. What's this called in England? I don't know. In English. Not in England, in English. In the Netherlands called hoeslaken. I don't know. It's the sheets that you cannot fold because of this. It's not a big piece, but it's lovely. It's like an ochre yellow or a mustard yellow with tiny little butterflies. Isn't that cool? Yes, it was just 90 cents. I'm going to take this off and make it into a normal piece. Yes? Okay, let me show you the pieces that I got most excited about. It was so funny. And my friend was there and she was like, I should have filmed your face. I found leather, real leather. Yes, it was sort of all folded up and then taped. For some reason, they taped everything. So I didn't really know how much was in there, but I knew I could do this. So I knew it was real leather. Actually, this was a couch. A part of a couch. I know, right? Weird. Because there were panels that were sewn together. Yes, stitched. I took them all apart because there was one panel on there that was a little bit moldy and smelly and, well, I didn't like it. But huge pieces, love. Look at this. It's like sort of marbled leather. Well, it's been loved. It's been sat on. Yeah. And then, you know, suede on the other side. So double the fun. I have 3 of these panels and you can make journal covers out of these or just use a piece of leather to make tabs or tags. Or use just corners on sort of corner protectors on books. Yeah, like yeah, the old books have them. So just amazing. 1, 2, 3 of these bigger panels, and then a small, sort of a smaller one. Yes, it has some writing on here. There's also one that had a number. Yes, a number. Oh my gosh, 477. Even one of my favorite numbers. Yes, the 47 is on here. Is that your favorite number? Yes, my favorite number of all time. So this whole pile, well, I had another panel, but threw it out. €2. Oh my gosh, €2 for leather? Yes. Well, you cannot buy a couch for €2, obviously. But I loved it. Then this one. This is actually, believe this is called Toile de Jouet or Toile de Paris. I don't know. I used to live this. At one point, I had curtains like this, wallpaper like this, bedding like this, tea tiles, you name it. I absolutely used to. I still love it, but I'm not feeling my home with this anymore. I think it's just luxurious and rich. This is not vintage material, loves. This is actually a piece of curtain for sure. And they have this in different colors, with blue, with black, with green, and some sort of a terracotta orangey. That is my favorite one, and I believe the most expensive one. So yeah, you can make journal covers with this. Just to put the half of it on the front of a cover and the other half on the other piece. And I just absolutely adore it. Fantastic, right? Yeah, love it. My dad has nightmares about this print because at the time he used to do all the wallpapering in my home. And this is, not very easy wallpaper to handle the print. Okay, then for the best piece. I found this and I actually squealed. Yes, people were staring at me. It's a big piece. I already gifted my good friend a big piece of it. So I'm just showing you this. I can make a gazillion journal covers out of this. This, my friends, is amazing. Yeah, it is letterheads, writing, ledger, posters, marks. It has all sorts on here. Like it was stamped or it's linen. It's like a sort of, linen type of materials. Probably curtains. I don't think this is upholstery, but it's a little bit heavy. And I adore it. This is Tim Holtz, right? I'm going to call this Tim Holtz fabric. I was squealing. Then I found it. I was hugging it. People were staring at me. I didn't know. Luckily, my friend was not embarrassed because she was like, yeah, I get it. I get it. And we split it. So she has a big piece. Oh my gosh. Yes. €2. Love? €2. I have the big piece. And also I gifted half of it to my friend already. An amazing find. Yes. Not vintage, but hello. Fantastic. Was that it for the fabrics? That's it for the fabrics. I have some small other haberdashery items that I want to share with you. I am on the lookout for these because I'm going to cut it open, loves. These are like buckles and closure type of whatever. I don't really know what this is called, but I used one the other day to make a journal closure. When I did the banana box paper, I think I used something similar to this. It is just cool. You can put your fabric through here and then sew it if you want to. I just put eyelets in. You can attach these with small brads if you want to. And this is the other piece, and then you just, attach it like so. So I found one. Well, I actually found two, and I gifted my friend one. She was like, do I need? Yes, you need it. You need it. And these are actually, I did not use these before, but I know I will at some point for suspenders. Yes, suspenders in the Netherlands called bretels. Yes, these are for suspenders. I know for sure you can do something with this, right? I think so, with a button and then put it over. I don't know, but they're just cool. So I'm on the lookout now for sort of buckles or clasps or whatever you call it, suspender thingies. Yeah, and they were cheap. Well, this one was €1, which is not that cheap, but I have two and I will only use one in a project, and this was 25 cents. And I think this is even my favorite. Very cool. Now, I have not some buttons. This came in Happymail from the lovely Deb from the UK. she sent more stuff. Amazing stuff. She sent me a whole bag of these. Yes, I'm gonna call it beads. With letters. That's just amazing. I'll probably use this on spines if I'm gonna do a sewn in signature, either with elastic or something, and then put a word on. I might do this on Alfred. That could be cool. So thank you so much, Deb. And then she had 2 bags of these and a big bag of these. These are all, well, most of these are shank buttons. They're called shank buttons. They are vintagey for sure. Yes, they're plasticky, kitschy, with the gold and the silver. I just absolutely love them. She had a whole bunch. I don't know where you got this. They're probably in a thrift shop or what have you. These are your granny's buttons from blouses and pretty dresses. Amazing, right? So I have the gold ones and the silver ones. I have another bag of this. Yeah, some are the normal buttons with just the holes in them, but most of them were the shank buttons. They are pretty, and it's not metal. These are plastic. Well, yeah, plastic. So really, really cool. Thank you so much, Deb. I was sort of smiling because I would have picked this up, kitschy and all. Okay, what's up next? Let's do sort of paper / office supplies. Lots of different items. Found this. Not vintage at all, but I really liked it. I really liked the cover. I paid €1.75 for it. It has a magnet sort of closure here. And, well, I love the inside. That's really cool. It has just normal paper to write in. And then all of these that I could use. Yeah, I think I like these. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. To use in journals or make ephemera, but I'll probably cut the whole piece out and make this into another journal. I'll probably not do anything to the cover. Maybe add something more vintagey here. But why not? I really liked it, and it's completely new. I could use it as is, but I'm not going to because I am not actually a journaler. But I loved it. Then I found another vintage postage stamp album. I still keep getting some questions when I take, for example, this out with all the labels or postage stamps, and then people ask me, "Oh, how did you make them?" Well, I got dressed, went to a thrift shop, and then bought one. So. No, I don't make these, loves. These are just vintage postage stamps album. This is one with the black and more of the plastic, so not very vintagey. But it was dirt cheap. I paid 80 cents for it. And I do use them for either your washi stickers or postage stamps or cut labels or small pieces of ephemera. You don't need to have them this small. You have bigger pieces of ephemera. You can put some here and some here. You don't need to use all the sort of these compartments. No. So, yes, fantastic. It's not guest checks, but it is for when you are secretary and somebody calls up and make a note that you had a phone call. This is for phone call, blah, 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 about this and that, and blah, blah, blah. It's not very old. They don't hardly use these anymore. It was just €1. It's new. You can coffee dye them. Or just, fold them up as small notes and put them in pockets of journals. I have loads of these different ones. Yeah? These were actually made in the Netherlands, says here. Then I found inkjet, that's my printer, t-shirt paper. Okay. Transfer. So you could print on it. I've not tried this before, love. You could print on it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. You can print on this. And then there's an instruction on the back. You can iron it on a t-shirt. Or, in my case, a journal cover. Yes? That would be amazing. What's this? Small pieces as well. Or some... Oh, no. Somebody used it. See, it's cut off here. So these are actually scraps. Cool, right? There's an instruction on how to do this. Yes. Cool. Why not try it out? If it doesn't work, well, you have paper, and paper is paper. Or, have a lovely sort of folio. You have a lovely folio as well. Oh, that. Actually, win-win situation. This could make for a lovely folio. Just, cover it. What did I pay for it? I don't remember anymore. Oh, €1. €1, so why not try it out? Okay, absolute treasure. I sort of screamed when I found this. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Because it's huge. I already knew it was sort of ledger. It was $2.50 and I'm like, oh, please, please, let it have beautiful writing in it. It doesn't. It's completely new. This is new old stock because I can't believe they make this anymore. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Paid up for it tiny bit, because when I open it up, there you go. Look at that. Yes. All the tabs with the alphabet. So it is older. This is not new. I cannot date it. But it looks like it's never been opened, never been written in. It probably has not been written in. I have not found anything. So no real treasures. But honestly, guys, yes, to me, this alone, the tabs alone, is worth it $2.50 to put this, in a journal, fold it in, have an automatic tab. Fantastic. And then as a bonus, you have writing paper and a desk. It's huge. Let me tell you how big it is. This is 14 inches by 9. Big, right? Yeah. So yes, $2.50, well spent. Okay, oh my gosh, I have loads more. Let me show you. Other paper items. Some of these came in Happymail. This came from the lovely Deb. Yes, a big pack of white postcards for home and office use. Yes, these are new. Were ones. Could be new old stock. But they're just plain postcards that you can write on and put something on the back. And I think these are amazing. Yes, I'm probably going to tea dye them or, distress them. Make a lovely collage or a do whatever on the back. And then have them as sort of journal cards to write. Or you can make postcards with them. Whatever you want. Big pack of 50. Yes. And then beautiful postcards. I absolutely love them. They're not old, but the images on them are fantastic. It is from the Royal Horticultural, yeah, that's a word, Society. Sharing the best in gardening. Now, what I really like about these postcards, other than they're just amazing, is the person that actually made the illustrations. It says, hand-colored engraving after Edwin Dalton Smith. So I'm going to Google the gentleman. See what else he's made, because 1832, yeah. Now you cannot, because the original sort of image is copyright free, doesn't mean you can scan. I cannot scan these, but they're just beautiful, absolutely fantastic. They have sort of a coating on them, but that means I probably can distress them. Oh, look at that. That is just beautiful, right? An iris, painted iris. So, and are these all from the same? Oh no, different ones. Margaret Mean. Woo, that's even older. By Anonymous. That's a good one. Anonymous. Also very good illustrator. So no, they're different illustration from different illustrators. James Bolton. Oh my gosh, didn't know this. So yes, thank you so much, love. I absolutely adore them. I found this. Well, I actually found two. My friend also got one. We don't know. We don't even know. It was just 50 cents. New in the packaging. It is paper. So if it's paper and it's cheap and you don't know, you just pick it up. Because you never know. Let's see. It's two of them. It is Farmers and Artists Market. I think they're paper bags. Let's just try them out. Yes, they're paper bags. They are lined with plastic. I'm gonna fold one open. Oh my gosh, my cat has found the plastic that everything came in. Yes, you can fold them open and then put stuff in, like, what you find at the farmer's market. So here's what I'm doing. I'm taking out the plastic, obviously. This whole thing. Yeah, and I just really love the image. Yeah, or you can have it on your desk and put in markers or what have you. I just really like it. And it was 50 cents, so you know. Okay, let's keep this for now. Envelopes. Yes, I keep finding envelopes and I absolutely love them. Now, these envelopes have cardstock inside. See this. So honestly, guys, this would make for an excellent journal cover. Excellent. Yeah, do all the collaging on here. It will have the flappy for an opening. Heavy scoring. Make this into a spine, and then you have like instant journal cover. So that's fantastic. Now these are the sort of A4 size. It's not A4. This is 12.5 by 9. So fantastic size. I found these are 90. There were packs of them. 19. I did pay up for them a little bit. They were €2. Well, you paid up for it. Yeah, well, I have 19 journal covers here. And then they also had the big ones. Now, these are just 5. I'm going to keep them in the plastic, lovies. Paid €2 and 50 cents for these. These are huge. Yes, so for big journal covers or flip out lap books or what have you, these are 17.5 inches by 12. Well, 12.5. 12.5 by 17.5. Huge, right? Again, with the cardstock inside, just 5 of them, but you don't need a gazillion. No. You can make a flip folio one day. But I've never found these, and I think they're amazing. They're probably made for sending out photographs or pieces of art to have them, not fold. Okay. So these envelopes I found thrifting. Then I have a couple of envelopes that I got in gifted to me by my lovely friends. I'm hoping you can see. They're very old. They're like sort of beautiful patina discoloration. Yes, I love the size of the flap. And I'm hoping you can tell. Yes, there's a watermark in here. Van Gelder. They all have the watermark. Oh my gosh, it's just glorious. I absolutely love it. There are lines in here and I just, oh my gosh, yes. So she gifted me some. Thank you so much. Then she also gifted me these. These are envelopes for condolences cards, most likely. They're just really beautiful. With the black tissue on the inside, these are vintage, old for sure. They might even be antique. I absolutely adore them. So got a couple of these. People ask me, are you not like afraid to use these? Because, well, they do have some sadness to them. But I do enjoy them because I think they're just beautiful. They're just a couple of things that I don't use. And those are items that are World War II related. Somehow that's just very heavy for me. So no food stamps and such. No, that just makes me cry. And then, oh my gosh, she had a box full of them. She told me, pick some out. So I picked some out. It's just fantastic. Now, these are collectible cards that were glued on very old postcards. It's sort of the empty postcards that have shown. It's like these, but then, from the 1920s and 30s. She had boxes full of them. So I just picked some out. I absolutely love the handwriting on here. Yeah, and it's a pretty good idea. I might make some with the new postcards. Just make them faux antique. So these are the collectible cards from, most likely Verkade. Aren't these amazing? I absolutely love them. And then another card. Look at this. This is actually from the United States of America with McKinley. Okay, Mr. McKinley. Do not know who he is, but, you're probably going to tell me. And it is from Gustav Ransberger, Central Park West. Well, that was an expensive address, probably, in New York. It's just gorgeous, right? Yeah. And it was sent to Germany with, was it English on the back or German? I don't know. Can you tell? Probably English. I don't, but I love the handwriting. Yes? More, oh yes, I have more paper items. Let me show you. This came from the lovely Deb in Happymail. It's beautiful paper. It smells divine. It's probably scented paper. I opened up the package and the whole package was like, la! Oh, that's just fantastic. And it's beautiful paper. Look at that. Yeah, well, that's my jam. I absolutely love this sort of fashion, ladies, Victorian, and then Paris and keys, and oh yeah. Now I'm gonna ask Deb, can you tell me, did you make this into scented paper or was this scented paper? If you made it into scented paper, please let me know how you did that, because I have so much smelly paper. If I have a trick to make them smell this good. I know you can put them in a bag with charcoal or baking powder and it will dissolve, but who has time for this? No one. Well, not me. And this came from my lovely friend. I don't even know. They're huge. It's from a big ledger journal book with binding systems. They're double. See this? They're not old, but old enough for me to really enjoy. I love it. I can cut this up into pieces, fold it any which way I can. And I got a whole bunch of them. So, oh my gosh, yes, very happy with this. Thank you so much, love. I really love it. Then she found this and she split it with me. These are the tab dividers for the 17 ring bound system. I used to have these in school. And these are the paper ones. They also had a lot of plastic ones. We do not enjoy this. We do enjoy the paper ones, yes. And then in the lovely colors. Make them into tabs. Pages with tabs in your journal. It's just amazing. Then you can decorate them all you want. Most people most likely cut this off. Not me, because I enjoy those. So she found 10 of them, split it in half with me, and they were just 15 cents a piece. Oh my gosh. Amazing, right? Oh, and these are even different colors. So yeah, love them. I already have some. I need to start using them. And then I found these. These are calendars, really? Who could tell? Yeah. They were not priced. So I had to go check what they wanted for it. And they were 75 cents each. Now, the images on them are not really spectacular, but they are from the 50s. This is from 1957. Oh, look at her. 1959. It's even the front cover on here. And they are from probably Austria. Oh no, Switzerland. Schweizerische Isola. Well, Switzerland. Most likely, yes. And another one. This also has the front cover. 1958, 57, 59. Was this 59? Yeah. And then 55. So cool, right? Now the images are sort of okay-ish, but very big. So what would you use? I don't know. I'm gonna, see. But I love this. This I absolutely love. This I will use for sure. So for 75 cents, yeah. And also, this have the, this also has the front cover. Yeah, I think it's cool. And then very lovely patina cardstock as well. Fantastic. So I have 4 of them. I needed to have them. That's it for paper, but I have one more item that I did sort of put with the office supplies, which is this one. Yes, it is stamps. Huge ones. It is in plastic. Let me see if I can. Oh my gosh, yes. Did you see that? Ooh, turned into the Hulk. Sorry for the noise. Clear stamps with, farm animals. It's just, I think this is new, guys. Yeah, this is probably new in the packaging. From Iron Orchid Designs, decor stamping, farm animals. Oh, you can stamp on wood and so, that's an idea. Yeah. Isn't it cool? I've never seen it. Absolutely love it. Too big to put on a small card, but you could just put this on a page in your journal. If you want to make a farm journal, yeah, pay the euro for it. Ridiculous, right? Maybe you can still find it. Join us. Yes, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube even. ironorchiddesigns.com. You might be able to find it. I'm going to see if they have more because I probably like them. Was that it for office supply thingies? Yes. I'm going to end with books. Are you okay with this? Are we ending with books? Yes, I'm going to end with books. So let me show you the miscellaneous. I found some games. I found some quartet games. I still don't know the English word for this, love. It's like Old Maid, Parcheesi, Go Fish. I don't know. If you know, please let me know. I thought it was actually sort of a normal playing cards, but it's not. It's a quartet spell. It is made by Panther that makes cigars. Probably cigars. Now, I do not say, go smoke cigars, lovies. No, it's not what I'm saying, because I don't smoke. I don't like smoking. So, yes, do not get me wrong. But I do like vintage. Now, come out. There you go. Yes. So, vintage cards. I love the back. That's an advertisement piece. And then you have all these. Yeah, and also with people on them that are making the cigars and such. Already have one of those, to be honest. So now I have two, which means I can start using them. Yeah, I'll probably, just cut this out, or I don't know. Then another quartet spell. This is by David the Gnome. This is from a very famous Dutch illustrator, Rien Poortvliet. I already have two of them. He makes these beautiful books as well. And this is one of the games with David the Gnome on here and his lovely wife, whose name I don't even know, but wife of David the Gnome. I need to start using them. Yes. And then this one, it was taped up. As soon as I came home, I needed to check it. It was just 60 cents. That is very cheap if the original game was inside of here, because the original game was gorgeous. So for 60 cents, I took a risk, and the risk paid off because the original game is in here. I just love these images, love the colors on them, and these are all cities around the world, in Italy, in Austria, the United States of America, you name it. I think it's even complete. I already have two of them, so start using them. I know. Then I found an original Yahtzee score pad block thingy. It was taped up. Opened it up, I was like, oh my gosh, is the real one in here? And it is, and it's brand spanking new. I don't think anyone ever used this. It was not sealed up, just taped up. If this was sealed up, loves, if it was like original, I would never open it. Because at one point, this will be worth a lot of money. I think this is from the 1980. There you go, 1980. Which is already considered vintage, loves. Yeah, believe me. And this is the Dutch version, of course. Absolutely love them. Sometimes I use them as a small note in a pocket in a journal. Well, that's what I would use them for. Use them. Then the advertisement game. There are a couple of different sort of versions of this throughout the years. I already have this one. I actually enjoy this one because I love the colors on the cards themselves. Yes, if you don't know what the advertisement game is, an advertisement game is like you have, an ad or the wanted a nurse to care for my dad or something. So it's something like a personals or classifieds or something like it. And now you need to make up your own classifieds with wanted something with a something, and it's supposed to be funny. It is funny. It's actually funny. But I love the cards. Then I found this one that says Cartino. Never heard of it. It was a beautiful box by Ravensburger, which is a very good brand that makes very good puzzles. Jigsaw puzzles. Yeah. It was open, so I could check. It was €1.50. I saw this on the inside. This is how you play the game. No clue, never heard of it. But I do love the game board itself. Very vintagey looking to me, with all the playing cards and numbers on there. So win-win situation for me. And I had the bag with the game pieces. And the game pieces are very interesting. I asked my friend to split it. She did not split this. She took out a couple of them. These are wooden pieces with a little bit of coating on it, of course. With also the playing cards like the Joker and a King and an Ace. And there was also a 7 somewhere and a Queen. And I like these to make sort of journal dangles with. I have a very small drill, very, very small drill. It's USB operated even. And And I just drill a hole diagonally, like so, and then make it into a dangle to put it on the spine of a journal. I just absolutely love those. Love those. And I've never seen it. Do not know how to play the game. Don't care. I have no clue how to do this, so I'm not playing it. Is that it for the games? Yes. I have some other miscellaneous, well, 2 miscellaneous items, and then some storage, because I love my storage. Okay, found this. These are glitter thingies for nail artists, because they're very, very tiny. So most likely for nail artists. But I do have, I have this. Yes, that you can apparently pick them up with. They will stick to it. I don't know what it's called, lovies. And I have glue, so I could use them as sort of glitters on a project if I'm ever going to do that. And they were new in the container and for 75 cents. Why not? And maybe one day I'll be a nail stylist. Most likely, no, but you never know. So, and also, hello, sparkle glitter bonus. Then I found a whole bag of this. I don't know exactly what these are. Well, they're little jars. I think it's even glass, lovies. They came all sort of deconstructed. They had plastic thingies to put in here. I think these were made for a syringe and something scary. So I just threw out all the plastic bits because I just want the small little bottles. Yes. And because they're just cute. I split it with my friend. I just paid 75 cents for it. This is something medical. I just really like them. Also, what I can do, I was thinking, to sort of drill a hole in the lid, yes, and then put something through, and then close it up again. And these can be used for dangles. And then put in your glittery bits, or just a small rolled up note. Or they're just cute. And they were just 75 cents. They were like 10 or 11, so I split them. Just really cool, really cute. It's not cute, love. It's for medicine, most likely. Yeah? Another miscellaneous item. Oh my gosh. Guys, look how gorgeous. Yes? These were placemats. Honestly, they were so dirty. I had to scrub them for an hour. But I absolutely love the images. The colors, so fantastic. They are, of course, plastic coated. I don't think I can open them up and use there's probably paper on the inside. But honestly, I don't know how to do this without probably hurting the whole piece. I will try though. Otherwise, you can make this into a fantastic... Look at that. Fantastic big journal cover or something. Yes, a pouch for your journal or what have you. There were 4 of them. They were just 20 cents, the whole pack of 4 of them. I couldn't leave them there. Look at the colors. Well, they weren't this color, I can tell you. No, somebody used and loved those. Yeah, maybe from a Chinese restaurant, could have been. I do not know. But, oh my gosh. Isn't it beautiful? And you can also, if it's too big, I just cut out this frame and then have this. There's 4. And this one with the birds. And, oh, look at the ladies. Oh, yes. And the last one, big ducks and more ladies. Yeah, so 4 of them for 20 cents. Oh my gosh. I think I am going to cut one to size. Let's see if there's paper inside that I can take out or not. Updates to come on this one. Storage. Found these. They had a whole bunch of these in 3 different colors. Didn't need a bunch, so I just took these with me. They are vintagey for sure. This is probably 80s, maybe 70s. I could be mistaken, but they are quite a bit older. They're in very good condition. I still need to clean them though. Maybe they're not that vintage because there's a price tag on here for... If this says euros, I am so way off. I am going to be way off. I was thinking this is probably 80s or something. Can I still detect... Oh no, this was a price tag from a previous a vintage thrift shop. Yes, so I have no clue. At one point they asked 95 cents for them. storage for bits and bobs, buttons, beads, postage stamps, labels, you name it. I really like, you can also put pencils in or, strips of paper. I just adore them because I love the colors. They're very vintagey, so I took one of each. They were all 75 cents, so a gray one, a tan color, and a brown one. Yes. I don't know how old these... I think they're quite a bit older, lovies. Yes, they had a whole bunch. Should I have taken more? I don't know. I'm going to ask. I think I should have taken more because I love them so much. Yes, so I'm going to ask my friend because she visits that shop very regularly if she can bring me 3 more. So then another item that I found in another thrift shop with my husband, a cigar box. Now this is not really vintage because it says do not smoke and it has like a barcode on the back and such. But it's very heavy. It's wood. Yes, paid €1.50, which is okay. Going to remove all of this. Maybe do something else. But I was intrigued by the inside because on the inside there's a disc. So this probably had, yes, it had several sort of cigars, different ones. So 2 big ones here and then smaller ones here and one here and, compartments. But this would make for an amazing shadow box, right? I think so. So I'm going to make something lovely with do not know what yet. And then display it on its side. Yeah? I might. No, I don't know. No, this is really heavy wood. I was like, can we put lights in there? Maybe. Who knows? But it was so... I've never seen this. Very interesting. Or you can just put bits and bobs in. But I really liked it. I'll probably cover up most of the wood. Put something over the piece that says these are cigars. No, they're not. We do not like cigars. Yes. Okay, I have books, and at the end of the books I have a vintage treasure that I need to share with you that I found online. Absolutely love it. But let me show you the books. Found some lovely books. Couple of them I found myself. Couple of them were gifts in Happymail. Oh my gosh, amazing. Let me show you, I'm going to go from smallest to biggest apparently. A lovely small book. I paid, what did I pay for it? €1. This was in a thrift shop that I never visited and probably never will visit again. But I already had this. It has some lovely images of florals and botanicals in here. Cute, right? Yes, so you can do some fuzzy cutting or fuzzy tearing or do whatever. Now I have 2 so I can actually use them. Yes, this is a series. I believe this is a series. Yes, they also have 3 other ones. Do I have the other ones as well? Can't remember. Now, oh my gosh, I forgot another vintage item. Oh, I'm going to show you. Bonus, in between. Yes, we thought we were going to visit a thrift shop, but it was actually sort of more an antique shop. But there were lovely ladies. Yes, they let me use the bathroom. So thank you so much, ladies. And I found one book that was very reasonably priced. Well, actually, it was really cheap. They had this sign. If the book had up to 300 pages, it was €1. And everything above 300 pages was €2. So, well, and I fell in love with the cover. The cover is just so gorgeous, right? Yes, it's beautiful. It's French. Love the inside. I don't think it's that old. Probably 70s because if I look at this. Un amour. It's about love. It's about love. Oh my god. I don't read French, but I know he was born 1906. Mort en 19... and died in 1972. So this was after 1972, obviously. But it screams 80s to me. I do not really care for the inside, other than it does have French writing in here. So that is cool. But I don't... Oh, there's somebody draw a picture. Or is that in the book? I don't even know, guys. But I mainly wanted this for the cover because the cover is just awesome. Awesome. In the same shop, not a book. I'm going to show you. Anyway, they had this. It is rice. It's very old. I'm not going to open it or use the rice. I'm just going to have it as a display item from Belgium. I think it's rice. Oh no. Remy Stuyvesant. I don't know, lovies, but I absolutely loved the image. Oh, there's stuff coming out. There's stuff coming out. I think this was used for stiffening your colors on your shirts. I don't know what it's called. Or maybe do some wallpaper glue. But I just really love the images on here. And now it is leaking. It is leaking. Well, it's we're spilling it. So there you go. I'm going to put it somewhere safe. Then I found this one. I didn't care what was on the inside. No, not in the antique shop, in a thrift shop. What did I pay for it? €2.50. Didn't really care because I was already sold. Look at the spine. It's actually Shakespeare. Volume 5. With the ridges on them. And oh my gosh. So, also this. Hello and thank you. Now, I don't know if I can, get myself to actually gutting this. But if I can, look at that. Oh my gosh, yes. I did not find a date. Well, it's old. I can tell you that it's old. No, I did not find a date on this. But also the paper is just too gorgeous. Different sort of fonts in them as well. Or, how they typed it or printed it. Isn't it glorious? It is. But it's going to be sort of a centerpiece. Okay. Hi, Barbara, if you're watching. Now, my very good friend Barbara, who also has her own channel, Bar, a paper lover. She did a haul a couple of weeks ago where she found this book. And I completely fell in love with the book. It's the Book of the Queen. Now, it's a book about... probably Queen Juliana or something, which is my favorite Dutch queen. So I did not have this one in my collection. And I loved it. I've never seen it. It's beautiful. It has orange sort of print on it because the last name of our royal family is actually of Orange. That's the surname, Van Oranje, of Orange. And I love the inside. It's beautiful. So did I find it? I didn't, but a friend of mine did. It has beautiful images in them as well. But what I actually loved, Barbara, because she hooked me up. Well, she showed me that I needed this. Were all the signatures in there. It's filled with signatures that I absolutely love. And I love the cover, of course, as well. So my good friend, who is very, very smart when it comes to finding books, because he found a couple of them for me. She has her own sort of small, honey holes where she gets them. She found it for me. She's like, "Oh yeah, I found it for you. There you go." But I love it for the advertisement, for the signatures. Ah, Riek Kramer. It's, oh my gosh, that's a Dutch illustrator. It's an old book. I don't know, when was it from? 1919. Hello, it's antique. That's not Juliana, it's Wilhelmina. That's Juliana's mom. So, yeah, I have one of my own now. Very happy. Thank you so much to my friend who found it for me. This I did find in a thrift shop, paid €2.50. But it's beautiful. Yeah, it wasn't €5. The paper is fantastic. It's like the old paper. Yes, with the lines on it. And then beautiful, very old writing on it. And also... look at these images. Like engravings or something. I don't know really what it's called. But I love it. Normally these are black on white. But this is actually fallen leaves on white. Yes, it's very dark brown. Aren't these fantastic? Yes. I have a couple of similar books to this. But not in this color and not this beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hopefully I will find another one. Because it's not antique, loves. No, it's a little bit older, but it's not antique for sure. Because this was printed not in the, in the Middle Ages. But I cannot tell you when it was printed. So, not vintage. Okay, what else? Let me show you. A couple of weeks ago, I got this book in Happymail. Well, not this one, another copy. And I've shown it to my friends. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, that's just fantastic, amazing." I know, right? It's a Edith Holden type of book. It is not. It is by Garth and Vicky Wade. Is that Wade? Island Diary of a Year on Easdale. Now it's beautiful because it looks like Edith Holden, like watercolor drawings and then handwritten sort of notes. So it's actually a little bit Edith Holden knockoff. But I think it's a beautiful, beautiful book to use. Nowhere to be found in the Netherlands. This is Edith Holden, right? Oh, come on. Come on. Yes. Yeah, that's Edith Holden for you. But that's quite all right. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've shown my friend and she was like, I'm going to find it. So she actually found it, not in the Netherlands, in the UK, for a very cheap price. The person that she bought it from had several ones and he was like, if you buy 3, you get the 4th one for free. So she bought 4. So she gifted me one. Yes, so I have another one now. One to cut up, one to keep. So if you are in the UK, loves Island Diary of a Year in Easdale, they are sort of reasonably priced. Even with the shipping, which is usually very high. It was like, for 4 books, like came to like €7 a book. Which is amazing. Yeah, that was an absolute steal. So my friend is brilliant. Speaking of books from Happymails. Now, this is actually why Deb sent me the Happymail. Because she had this book. She knew I would love it. Yeah, well, you were right, Deb. And she had one herself. And she was like, what are we going to do with this? Well, I'm going to treasure it for one. It is Muriel Foster's fishing diary. It comes in a sleeve. Well, mine comes in a sleeve. Again, in the Netherlands, very hard to find. It's this. You open her up. I don't know from when this is from. This is from 1980. Oh my gosh. Look at those. It's filled. It's completely filled with this. Like drawings of fishies and then with lines and numbers. I'm going to do this. It looks like a ledger. It's not. And it has beautiful black and white illustrations, colors illustrations, all about fishies. And it's in like an oblong, like a landscape type of book. I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. I am absolutely in love with it. Isn't it great? Huh. Yes, now my friend who also found this book, has seen it and she's on the hunt now and I think she found one. She found one. Oh my gosh, you should hire her. Yes, Muriel Foster. She did do a couple of other books as well, between 1913 and 1949. So a little bit Edith Holden type as well. Beautiful. Deb, thank you so much for sending me this. I adore it. Yes, I will use it. And so that you know what you can use it for. Well, you use it to cherish. Okay, couple other books. Another Leonard de Vries, one of my favorite sort of author. Well, he's not really a writer. He's a collector of stuff that I love. And this is Advertentien. It's like advertisement. So it's advertisement between 1830 and 1930. It's filled with this. Love. It's just advertisement pieces. And, well, you know me. I absolutely love this. So they start at 1830, yes, and then they end in 1930. I really enjoy these more than the very early ones, or maybe a little bit around 1800s. Yes, 1870, 1875. These I really enjoy. But it's fantastic. I already have one, but I didn't have a second copy. Oddly enough, I didn't have a second copy, but I have one now and I love it. And yeah, I'm gonna take this apart completely. So happy. Another book, I've never seen this. Beautiful, found it in a thrift shop. It was €3, a little bit pricey, but it's gorgeous. It still has the dust cover on here. It's beautiful. It does have some discoloration, but that's quite alright. It's Mary Ann's Garden. Drawings and writings by Marianne McLean, which is an amazing last name. I love everything Mac. McGregor, McLean, something. Look, yeah. Again, I don't know what it is. They're all doing Edith Holden type of books with watercolorings and then handwritten whatever. So I've never seen it. Do you know of this book? Have you seen it ever? It's just, well, glorious. And I do really like. Oh, there she is. Hello, Marianne McLean. So it's not like in the Edith Holden era, because yeah, she's probably even younger than I am. Oh, treasure. Does it have a date? Let me see. Publishers, New York, blah blah blah. Copyright 1987. So she's probably a little bit older than I am, but you know, yeah, go look for it. Because it's just amazing. An older book, an atlas, old atlas. I don't have this one. I've never seen this one. It is an atlas about the Netherlands for sure. But I really liked it. Beautiful, well, that's not even the Netherlands. That is Europe. Beautiful colors in them. Sort of bright colored. I've never seen it. So I really like it. Of all the provinces in the Netherlands, but it also came with this. I don't know if this probably belongs here. Yes, I think this was for schools because it has some questions about, you know, this is what I learned in school. You got a card with all the names on it. Oh, look at those. I haven't even seen those. A card with all the names, and then you had to memorize it, and then the teacher would just point at them, and then you needed to write down what cities they were. Yes, absolutely useless because, you know, now 50 years later, yes, I have no clue where all these cities are. So it didn't work, teacher, it didn't work. Another atlas, a German atlas, Physikalischer Schulatlas. Well, it's for school. And it had sort of the old writing in there. And then these. Oh my gosh, never seen this, right? Isn't that beautiful? It's not for school. No. It's gorgeous. It's not old. Well, the cards are sort of old, the original ones, but the book is not old. But I absolutely love it. Does it have a date? Oh, it's 1999. Front of your nose. Oh, it's a limited edition. Well, if you can find it, I have number 357. Yeah, love it. What did I pay for it? Well, it's in here. €1.50. That was a steal. Last book before the enormous, fantastic, amazing treasure that I want to show you. I already have this one. I only have one of them, so now I have two. It's a large one. It's a tall one. Again, Cities of the Netherlands. It's all in the same style. For some reason, I found books in the same style. Again, with all these sort of beautiful drawings in them on amazing paper. From cities in the Netherlands, but then in a very old style. And I have two, which means I can actually use them now. Oh, this is in Rotterdam. Oh my gosh! My husband's going to freak out because it's the Kneuterdijk where he works now. This is like right in front of his nose. Oh my gosh, he's gonna love it. Yeah. Amazing! So, was that it for the books? That's it for the books. Let me show you. Huge treasure. You're gonna love it. I am always on the lookout for wallpaper books. I do not know why, because I think I have taken apart at least 20 of them, maybe even more. And I have piles and piles of wallpaper samples. And then I have 17 more books waiting for me to be taken apart in the attic. So I don't need more. No, but I keep looking for them. And then sometimes you find a treasure. Yes, this is the date. These are two wallpaper sample books from 1940. Amazing. Found them online. They're very unusual because they're like half the size of shorter than the books that we have nowadays. And the gentleman and I agreed on the price. They're a little bit pricier than what I would normally pay for a wallpaper book. Normally I pay about between 5 and 10 euros for a wallpaper book, which is a reasonable price. I paid for two of them, I believe, 30 euros. So, oh my gosh, yeah. So It was a steal. Didn't know anything about them. I'm going to flip through them really quick, but there's a story attached to this because it says koopt Nederlandswijs, like this is a Dutch product, so please let's help one another, especially because this was made in the beginning of the war. This is when the war started. So, and then it says R&D. Didn't say anything to me, and then I started thinking that sounds familiar to me because years ago, I found a roll of wallpaper, new in the packaging, 70s, it's gorgeous. And the manufacturer is Rad en Dodenhever. It's a Dutch manufacturer. It's actually a very famous one. And if you can find a couple of rolls in the plastic, it's worth a fortune, a small fortune, because people just love it. So, and this is actually Rad en Dodenhever. So I have their sample books. And in my opinion, they're probably worth a lot more than the 15 euros I paid for them each. Yeah, it's not like, oh, florals and such. It has some florals, has some of these borders as well, but it's on beautiful paper. Look, it does have the florals. These are all sort of more, grungy and fall-like. And this is what they had on the walls, lovies, in the 30s and 40s. Isn't it amazing? I just love it. I'm not going to take them apart. I don't think so. And this is made on real paper. Oh. Maybe to you it's not that exciting, but to me it is. Oh, look at that. It's just so beautiful. Oh, and there has some florals in here. Where are you? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, just absolutely love it. Yeah, so I have 2 of them, and it's a real treasure. There was a piece sort of loose in there that I can use. They're amazing. Also, one of them has some children's wallpaper. Maybe we can just flip. Oh, look, like this children's wallpaper from the early 40s, late 1930s. Isn't it just? Oh, I don't know. Am I the only one that gets excited about this? Oh! Maybe I can take it apart and then scan it, because this is actually scannable. Another one with a border that has a children's sort of rhyme, nursery rhyme on here. Het regent, het regent. It's raining. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, amazing treasure. Could be worth quite a bit of money. I'm going to do some research. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. That's a lot, right? Yeah, I know. Thank you so much to Debbie, thank you so much. The Happymail was amazing. I absolutely love it. And to my wonderful friend for all the gifts. And, for taking me out treasure hunting. I'll be back again tomorrow, loves, with another video. A project we're going to do in the 1920s gentleman journal. So I'm hoping to see you then. Until then, bye guys.